Oh, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream here on the Den of Nerds Live. It's kind of what we do over here. We do a lot of live streaming, and yes, I am still a little bit sick, but you know, the show must go on, and so we shall stream. We shall nerdvenge to the end, past the gates of Avalon, into Nerdvana. Hope you guys are doing well, man. Thank you for all of the love yesterday. A lot of people were like, hey, man, feel better. Drink water. Make more content. Shut up and dribble sort of thing. But some of you were really nice about it, too, so thank you for that. Much love to everybody. Much love to you all. Okay, so there's actually a ton of different things that I want to get into today. I want to talk about Venom 2. I want to talk about the possibility of Spider-Man being in that flick or being connected to that flick because there's something that the internet detectives caught. And, oh, man, you got to admire these internet detectives, man. These internet detectives are on it, as it were. So that's pretty cool. I want to get into that. I also want to talk about that photograph for the Amazon Lord of the Rings series. Lord of the Rings series looking pretty dope, not going to lie, man. I'm pretty excited about it. I was even feeling maybe a little rewatch of the Peter Jackson trilogy. You know what I mean? The OG stuff, just because it looks really, really cool. And then there's also some Superman stuff, guys. We've got to talk about The Flash and whether or not Henry Cavill will be in the Flash movie. It is a whole friggin' thing out there on the interwebs. And so, oh wait, did I lose it? No. Give me 1 second. I just lost the frickin' thing that I had open for the Spider-Man thing. Oh, actually, you know what? I have it on our Twitter profile. Okay. Let's go in. Let's check this out. Here we go. Here we go. By the way, follow us on the Twitterverse. Went over 7,000 followers recently. That's pretty cool. But 10,000 is way cooler. So go over and do that. Again, we'll get into all this Superman stuff in a moment. This is so crazy to me. Definitely. Again, want to know what you guys think of this. Apple TV had an exclusive behind the scenes of the new trailer. They showed concept art. And if you zoom in on one of the tabs, you see the artist George Evangelista's art of Spider-Man vs. Venom. Okay, so guys, at first I was like, what the hell are they talking about? Okay, because you look at this concept art here and you're like, that's not Spider-Man. And I was like looking here, I was like, is this Spider-Man? And then if you look up here, this is where they got it. This is so crazy to me that the internet detectives are this on point. This has his Venom vs. Spider-Man. Literally, homie's name, Venom vs. Spider-Man. Okay? And you can find that picture right here. And that's the picture right there. Now, on its own, maybe just kind of a fun thing, maybe fun or whatever. But when you start to add it up with a lot of the other things that are going on now, remember, Kevin Feige recently said, never say never with regards to Venom and Spider-Man and the Avengers, right? For a long time, his line on that was like, they're doing their thing over there, we're doing our thing over here, you know what I mean? But now he's seemingly more open to it. And I also wanted to pull up, this was kind of fun. Somebody brought this up several days ago. Maybe random, maybe not. It'll take me a minute to find this, but it was when they had, oh, here it is. Tom Hardy, when the deal was announced. Okay, this I believe was in regards to when the Sony Marvel deal kind of fell apart. Okay. And many people took this, and he deleted this, by the way. He's done a lot of these kind of fun things. He even did one where he was in the Spider-Man suit, dude. In Tom Holland's Spider-Man suit, right? And so he tweeted this, and the indication was, of course, that Spider-Man and Venom, they would be there. You know what else is pretty wild about this, too? And I always like to bring this up, and this will be cool, too, as we get into the next story, because it's interesting times, man. Interesting times. What's up, Renee? Thanks for that, brother. I'll read that when we get into Q&A. By the way, please smash like. I know I don't say it enough. You know what I mean? And I'm still feeling a little bit sick. And so I'm not on top of my game 100%. But if you guys don't smash all the likes right now, I swear to God, we will cut this stream and I will just go blow my nose for an hour. Anyway, There was also a shot, and maybe you guys know this. In fact, put a 1 into the chat if you know this, or if you knew this before I said it. There was a scene shot with Tom Holland for Venom 1. Did you guys know that? There was a scene shot for Venom 1 with Tom Holland. And this was actually scooped by the great John Schnepp. May he rest in peace. May he rest in peace. John Schnepp was actually the person that scooped that and talked about it on Collider Heroes way back in the day. Okay? Apparently, it was Marvel that wanted to pull that from the movie. It didn't fit up. Feige was like, nah, fam. Can't do it. Not my thing. So they killed it. But again, if you take just this newer stuff, that's Flash stuff. We'll get into that in a second. If you take this sort of newer updates here, and, you could I was even thinking about this. Now, this one's kind of a stretch. You know what I mean? But there's even the possibility that if you really think about how the Sony Marvel deal sort of got put back together and how things are seemingly being delayed together, right? And a lot of us thought, well, we need to get done with Loki to a certain degree before we'd get that Spider-Man trailer, and it's really seeming like things might be planned, by both Sony and Marvel. To me, it's just really beginning to seem as though Venom, Spider-Man, Tom Holland could be on the table. Now, we have a poll going on right now in the chat, and it looks like 64% of you say no, Tom Holland will not appear in Venom 2. But what if there was a post-credit scene in Venom that just had Eddie Brock show up in the 616 and see a picture of Spider-Man or something to that effect? Maybe it's all being built towards an inevitable outcome rather than just getting it right in the other movie. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's still a lot of mystery for Venom 2 and Morbius. Those two movies to me are still really mysterious, and the whole connection to Sony and Marvel is still something that we need to fully understand. So, kind of cool. Definitely want to know what you guys think about all of that. Next, I want to talk about the Henry Cavill stuff. So let's end this poll. I'm going to start a new poll with you guys, because this is pretty wild, dude. This is pretty freaking wild. Okay? There have been many different rumors, speculative threads just of thought and anything connected to the DCEU, Snyderverse characters, Henry Cavill, all of that sort of stuff. It's always pretty crazy. Do you think Henry Cavill will be in The Flash? I'm going to ask you guys that. Boom. Now, there were some discussions going on the internet about this yesterday. Much of the DC community has been freaking out about a couple of different things. Number one, a leaked photo of Barry Allen's new suit. Warner Brothers, don't do it. Warner Brothers, don't do it. Warner Brothers, I'm just talking about the stuff. Shut up. Don't do it. People are clowning on these boots pretty hard. Probably lose my channel for talking about this, but people are clowning on these boots. Yeah, so this is the new Flash photograph leaked from the set. And by the way, this same friggin' dude, this same freaking guy that leaked this literally just said that he had shot photos, or he was on set while Batman and Superman were there, and it was like a childhood dream, okay? After that, his tweet about this blew up. It blew up. I actually started talking about it a little bit myself. I was like, dude, this is crazy. Could it be? Because the last indication we had was that Cavill had bad blood with DC. They weren't really going to do that. We know JJ's doing a new Superman. I didn't think that Cavill was on the menu. You know what I mean? Quite honestly. If he is on the menu, it's a big freaking story. You know what I mean? It's a big freaking story, and it's a big, big get. Now, this was the reply that this guy had after his original tweet went viral. Now, mind you, I believe this is literally the same dude that leaked a completely, from what we can tell, legitimate photograph of the new Flash. The dude is obviously connected. Is he just trolling, though? Is this a plant? You know what I mean? There's all sorts of weirdness going on here. But, sorry for replying sooner, but I actually have a life outside of Twitter. That's funny. Yes, Cavill. Pretty much saying it, dude. Right then and there. Henry Cavill will be in The Flash. The scene that he was talking about with Batman and Superman had Henry Cavill in it. Not saying anything else. Also, we'll be deleting this tweet, so you fanboys better screenshot it quick before it's gone. Oh, shit. Looks like one of those fanboys did. By the way, I am a fanboy. I represent that comment. He deleted it. It's kind of gone. But it remains. Now, this in and of itself isn't really much because it's, not necessarily a reliable dude. This dude, though, viewer Anon, this dude has a very good track record. This dude's legit in the space, followed by some pretty good freaking people. Meaning, he probably came, did the come up on a different website with all of these people. Blah blah blah. Okay, what is this guy saying? This guy says, "I'm going to feel like an ass if this doesn't pan out." But two different people, both whom I trust, have sworn to me, strong language, that Henry Cavill is in The Flash. You combine that with the leaks we got yesterday, and oh, baby, it's starting to look like it could be real. Are we getting a little too hyped? Am I getting a little too hyped? Have I gotten too hyped? Probably. Humberto Gonzalez, who, look, I like Humberto, actually. You know what I mean? I've had some discussions and stuff, sort of off the record, but like, I'll tell you, he's usually really anti-Cavill and Affleck. It seems like he's really stuck his flag in the ground of that's not going to happen. I think he was also a big sort of, I don't even want to say necessarily denier of the Snyder Cut movement, but he didn't like the Snyder Cut movement. You know what I mean? And he felt like attacked maybe by them, and probably was. You know what I mean? The whole situation was wild. But he's saying here, he isn't going to be in The Flash, and in fact, doesn't currently have a deal to reprise Supes in any movie. Pretty strong language. Now, other people have picked up on this, by the way, and they're literally, like, I saw a report out there. I think it was in fact, I think I've got it here. Maybe. Yeah, comicbook.com. The way comicbook.com talks about this, they're literally talking about how, the rap reporter Humberto tweeted Monday in response to the claims that he would not appear in The Flash. Do you know what I mean? Like, so, I don't know. Like, it's really, really interesting to me. You know what I mean? If they somehow got him there, and I do think, I mean, I don't know. I got to be honest. Like, this one's a little bit weird for me because it's just been a thing for so long, right? I really and truly thought that Cavill was going to come back, or was rather going to go over to Marvel. He's signing other deals and stuff like that. It clearly looks like whatever they're going to do with JJ Superman and then the Val Zod Superman that Michael B. Jordan is developing, they're going a different way with Superman. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to put focus on these other Supermen. To me, it's always been a possibility, and a very interesting possibility, that you create the true multiverse of other Supermen. But why would you take away one then? You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't really make sense. There's rumors, of course, that it'll be Nick Cage. Shout out to John Schnepp as well for his documentary. That it's going to be Nick Cage that'll be the Superman in this movie. That would be pretty wild as well. Why not both, I say? Why not both? If Flash is really going to be that crazy flick, right? Then why not juice it up, baby? Why not, sprinkle that Superman in? Make this movie bananas, dude. Like, just go with it. Go crazy. I think that's what the DCEU needs. That's what freaking, like, in some ways, I really do believe that, like, the Suicide Squad, like what we're hearing about Suicide Squad with James Gunn, was he literally just got the ability to be sweaty and make a big sweaty nerdy movie. And he made an awesome comic book movie that really shakes up the space, does really well. You know, why not do that with The Flash? Not in the same violent way, but in the way that's like, dude, take the restrictions off, unabated creativity, some fanboy dreaming, as Patrick says, absolutely, and do some crazy stuff like that. Like, go nuts with it. I'm totally here for it. And if they did get Cavill, that would be incredible. What a crazy movie. I mean, dude, I was already hyped for The Flash, but you're telling me, you know, that it's possible that Cavill's going to be in it, and it might explain, you know, what's going on with the multiverse. I'm here for it. Last thing I'll say on this before we get into the Lord of the Rings talk, and then Lord of the Rings talk, I just blurred that whole word. Or I made it into a word. Last thing with this, before we get into the Lord of the Rings talk, the pictures we've seen of Supergirl, to me, that House of L design, you know what I mean? It definitely, to me, is looking Henry Cavill, Man of Steel, Batman v Superman. That's the vibe. You know what I mean? That's the vibe I get from all of this sort of stuff. So, to me, absolutely possible that is what is going on. And I'm kind of here for it. You know what I mean? Again. So, let me know what you think about that, of course, in the comments. We'll get into Q&A in just a second, guys. But I want to pull up the article. I'm sure there's like an article that has a really good breakdown of like all the Lord of the Rings stuff. Because, man, just one image, and it shows, I think, a lot of stuff to get excited for. Ooh, the OneRing.net. Ooh. Okay. Oh, that's the synopsis, though. Well, let's see. They obviously would have to have something about the new photo. Yeah. Okay. Wow. All right, let's look at this beautiful photograph and talk a little bit about this. Again, I don't know much about Lord of the Rings lore. I would love to learn more about it. Do we have any Lord of the Rings sweaties in the chat? Put a 1 into the chat if you are a Lord of the Rings sweaty. Ooh. Ooh, we got a couple of them. Ultraman isn't Superman per se. Oh, it looks like there's another. Wow, there's a lot of Lord of the Rings sweaties in here. Holy cow. Okay, cool. So, here's the photograph here. I'll open it in a new tab so we can get a real look at this glory. Holy shit, dude. Like, whoa. So, this is shaping up to be probably the most expensive television show to date. It is going to be the most ambitious and expensive television show in the history of television shows. And I think just, honestly, just kind of dropping this shot right here. Like, you tell me. Because I see dollar signs. You know what I mean? When I look at this, I just see like, whoa. That is a level of VFX, you know, actual good photography, you know, great location, just incredible. I mean, even the costume design, we barely see someone there, but it just looks fucking epic to me. That's pretty nerd boner worthy to me, you know. Now, a couple of things that you helped me out here, Lord of the Rings sweaties, you helped me out here. One of the things I saw people talking about online was these trees. These trees are, one of them's literally glowing, and it looks like this other one might be glowing as well. And I believe, we know this is in the Second Age, right? And the Second Age is a very, very long period in the history of Middle-earth. And that these glowing trees indicate a time period or an event in the Second Age. And I do believe this is Minas Tirith, and that the trees that they wear, that Gondor wears, that's what they put on, or that's where the sigil comes from, is these glowing trees, right? I don't know. I know, too, that they've casted, I believe, they've casted a young Sauron. And that Sauron walking on Middle-earth at this time period, like, he was really, like, kind of more mischievous. I think he hung out in his human form more and was more, like, active in, this shot has to be from the First Age because of those trees. Okay, so I've heard that, too, before the First Age. So this could be a flashback, yeah? Some people think this could be a flashback to all the way back to the First Age, yeah? Interesting. Valinor, not Middle-earth? Dude, you tell me, bro. I don't know. All I know is pretty. This is pretty. It looks fun. I can't wait to see it, man. I can't wait to see it. Like I said, I'm not the biggest Lord of the Rings sweaty, but I sure do enjoy that world, man. What a crazy, awesome world. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the Second Age is it ends with the last great alliance between elves and men when they fight against Sauron, right? Like that's the big battle we see in the beginning of the first the Fellowship of the Ring, yeah? Double, triple check me on that, chat. Man, this thing looks beautiful. And, by the way, coming to a television set near you in September. We already thought we were going to be getting too sweaty, just having way too much going on this back half of this year. Well, guess what, Nerdvengers? Add the Lord of the Rings series to the list because you're damn skippy. We're going to do some watch parties and hopefully breakdowns and stuff. We'll see if we can get that to catch on. But, dude, I'm here for it. If this show is going to be big and hype and dope, then I want to cover it. You know what I mean? I want to cover it. I want to do watch parties. I want to do breakdowns each week and have a lot of fun. And you know what? We can sort of lean on you guys in the community and have some discussions like via Discord and stuff and get it all ironed out. You guys can level up my lore when it comes to Lord of the Rings. Not Minas Tirith? Interesting. Okay. Cool. Okay. Now, I am going to go full screen, and yes, I still look like death warmed over. I apologize. Fighting off a weird illness. And I do apologize about missing Nerd Theory last night as well, guys. Just crazy sickness, man. I don't know what happened. I had this amazing immune system. I told everybody I'd never get sick. I'm not worried about nothing. And then all of a sudden, I'm getting sick all the time. So, karma's a bitch, or fucking shouldn't open up your mouth about being invincible, I guess. Let's see here. James Bain. Oh, we already got James Bain. Bunch of people rejoined Nerdvengers. Tim, welcome back. Yinzer Jim, welcome back. I feel like those are honestly just, I feel like you guys are just, like it re-ups and then it kind of notifies me every time it re-ups either way. Okay, let's get into the super chats. Renee, I saw this one come in early. Thanks for killing my super chat streak by going early yesterday. Don't tell my wife about this. Thanks, brother. Yeah, we went early yesterday. My original plan, honestly, was to just stream for like 2 hours. And then I don't even know if I made it an hour because, dang, dude, it was rough. I was way sicker than I thought. I was like, I'll be fine. But I am feeling much better today. Mike Snow says, Burtonverse, Nick Cage, Superman, or bust. Dude, I would love that. Nick Cage, Superman, I'm here for it, honestly. I would, and again, why not both? Why not have all of them, dude? Like, you can do that. Like, I just hope they let Andy Muschietti just go crazy, man. Stormy821 with a $2 holla says, can we talk Miss Marvel drama? Purple Lantern, I mean. Bro. Okay, yeah, we'll talk a little bit about this. Okay, so Stormy is referring to the drama about Miss Marvel. There was a photograph. Let me see if I can find it. We can just pull it up and talk about it. There's a photo, which is official, of Miss Marvel that came out. Oh, shit. Dude. Wow, that Nick Cage tweet that 3C Films had got hit by a copyright claim, dude. What? Dude, Warner Bros. Out here wilding, bro. It's hard to fucking support that company, bro. Jeez. Holy shit. Okay. So here's the photo here. And everybody's pretty much like, thanks, I fucking hate it. Because she's a Purple Lantern doing weird, crazy stuff. And I've heard this is even connected to fucking magic, okay? The hashtag show's reporting that. They've changed her powers, dude. Now, I've heard she still will have the stretchy powers as well, but she's going to have this kind of like a magic-y, cosmic-y kind of thing going on. So basically, Kevin Feige, guys, is like this. Basically, he's made a long... He's been doing this for a while. I don't know what his personal vendetta is against the Inhumans. I don't know who hurt him, okay? You know what I mean? But someone did. Maybe it was an Inhuman. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Pretty wild. Let's see what else. So Stormy, Stormy, let me clarify this. So what do I think of this? I think it sucks. I hope there's a good explanation for it. I guess I'm wondering why he would do this. Do you know what I mean? Like, I still don't fully understand it. But, yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think of this? You let me know in the chat. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of this? Do I not have the right chat up? What the heck's going on here? Oh, there's the chat. Oh. Who hurt you, Kevin? It's crap. Bad move, Feige. It's weird, but in Feige we trust. Maybe Feige has a different purpose for the Inhumans. Ooh, Rob, I like that. It's possible, man, but to be honest with you, here's the biggest bummer for me. My only real draw to this show, because Kamala Khan's just not, she's never resonated with me as a character. There's some good stuff I've read with her. Some of her solo stuff I thought was okay. But, you know, her and Champions and different things like that, it's cringe. It's not good to me. So, like, I've never had a deep connection to this character. And my only real connection, by the way, this song is literally called Sleepyhead. So we're going to have to change that because I'm going to pass the F out. But my only connection to the show was going to be the royal family, dude. Like the Inhuman royal family. That's the whole thing. And there were all these rumors that Feige was going to bring in a new friggin' royal family. And we were going to have some awesome, crazy stuff going on. And looking like no. You know what I mean? Looking like no. Unless somehow her friggin' Inhuman ability is connected to magic, I still don't think so. I don't think so. And I think that the leakage there kind of indicates no. So, thank you for that, Stormy. Appreciate the love. Finto128 with a $5 holla says, got to see Suicide Squad on Friday, 7/10. 7/10, and if Cavill is in Flash along with Batfleck, I gotta say things are turning around. Bring back Snyder. Dude. So, okay. Let's talk about that for just a second. Thank you for the support, Finto. So, to me, I agree. I'm like, dude, this kind of seems like things might be getting figured out. I mean, there's all this kind of like, I don't know, man. Like, obviously, it did seem to me that Warner Brothers was downplaying Snyder Cut stuff. Zach himself, I mean, come on, man. They do the whole bit, suck it Warner Brothers with Stephen Colbert. First time I've seen Stephen Colbert, you know, sticking up to anything corporate in like years. And it's like, yeah, it's a total vibe out there. You know, the official premiere, people were asking about the Ayers cut and everything. It's a big part of pop culture. It's an inevitable thing. And it felt like Warner Brothers was like, nah, fuck that. You know what I mean? Like, we're not doing that. You should be grateful that you got your Snyder Cut. Now shut up and subscribe to HBO Max for the rest of motherfucking time. It's kind of what it felt like. However, man, it would be pretty cool if behind the scenes, while the sky was seemingly falling and people like Ann Sarnoff were being total biatches, what if there were a few people dotting some I's and crossing some T's and getting some crazy stuff figured out behind the scenes? That would be absolutely fantastic, man. And if this movie can just pull it off and like all the buzz, all the talk, all the chatter just goes away and you're presented with a fucking amazing multiverse DC movie, let's go. Like, let's go. I will shed a lot of negativity if that indeed happens. So, I don't know. Kind of here for it. Thank you, Vinto. Matthew K says, yo, you should do your own MCU theory, what if style vids, similar to Star Wars, to Theory's Star Wars fan theory vids. Ooh, I kind of like that, actually. I've been thinking about some new directions we want to take the content in, some of the dope stuff, and all that. So, absolutely, brother. I'm into it. Ross says, I took the changes hard as AD brought me here. I thought about leaving, but you have kept it respectful, so I'm staying in the den despite missing the team. Well, thank you, Ross. I do appreciate that. Look, that whole situation was rough on everybody, but at the end of the day, I do think it'll end up being better for everybody, and it's going to take time. You know what I mean? It's going to take time to sort of figure out our next phase, because it's not just, you have to understand, it's not just the fact that, we parted ways. It's the fact that, I want to rethink, the content a little bit, because at the end of the day, one of the big things was I didn't feel like I was able to give enough to be a dope content creator. Content creation is hard. You can't just fucking get on the mic. You know what I mean? You can't. You've got to have something to say. You got to think about your production. You got to think about your branding. You got to think about the style of the videos, the edits, the cadence of your voice. There's a lot to it. So, I didn't personally feel like I was able to bring my best. So that's key to whatever happens next. And all I can really do, brother, is just say to those that want to hang on the internet that that's what they will get over here, and I will absolutely give it my best. So thank you for understanding. Let's hang in the chat. Let us see what everyone is saying. Oh, looks like we got a super coming in from Big Stevie. Very generous, $15. Thank you, brother. Says, if Warner Brothers was smart, they would go nuts with the Flash movie, especially if they aren't going to continue the Snyderverse officially. Might be the one thing that can get people to accept that decision. Actually, that's a great point, because I just feel like yanking it the whole way and not addressing it and dude, it puts them in a very weird spot as a company. You know what I mean? And maybe Zaslav, because it looks like they're getting no resistance from Washington. I saw that pop up. Nobody in Washington has a problem with the new Discovery Time Warner merger thing. So it looks like that will go through. Zaslav has the ability to lean into this moment and sort of represent the brand to everybody. And dude, why wouldn't you want the Snyder fans on board? That's what I don't understand. You know what I mean? Why would you purposely pick fights and try to be petty with one of the biggest, most vocal fan bases on the internet? It just seems really, really dumb to me personally. So I do agree that putting that kind of a thing in that, whoa, look at this. You guys are 50% literally split down the middle right now on if Henry Cavill will be in The Flash. That's amazing. That's freaking amazing, dude. Woo. But yeah, I agree, Stevie. I think it's a chance, man. I know Josh has his faults. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is garbage. Carl, you almost got me there. You almost got me. By the way, Elisa did a video yesterday. I'm sure many of you saw it. It was a pretty good video. And, yeah, I thought she did great in the vid yesterday. So, Elisa and I are still going to do a lot of content together and figure out a lot of stuff. That's what you get, karma. How dare you, Carl? How dare you? Man, being sick is such a sucks, dude. Friggin' sucks. Man. I'm just still looking at some of the stuff for the Lord of the Rings series. Whew. September 2nd, bros. That's in a month. Right? Am I crazy? What happened to this year? Where did this year go? I cannot believe it's going to be September in a month. We're into the back half of the year pretty much already. That's crazy. Whew. Predictions for Hawkeye. My predictions for Hawkeye, honestly, super dope show, really fun. Actually, a lot of underground stuff, with Echo. Echo has a lot of connections to Kingpin and stuff. And so with Echo being a big part of it, with the underground crime stuff being a big part of it, I actually expect Hawkeye to be kind of dope, dude. Kind of really dope. Yeah. Wait, 2022? Like I said, in about a month and a year. Hey, thank God we won't have to go crazy on that. September 2022? Yeah, like I said, say connective tissue. I refuse. Connective tissue. Where did the last 2 motherfucking years went? Yeah, for sure. For sure. I've got big expectations for Hawkeye. Right on, man. Me too. Me too. 420 tobacco, Josh. Man, I can't be smoking when I'm sick like this, bro. Can't do it. Can't do it. Won't do it. That's worth the $2. Right on. It's the damn antihistamines. Yeah, man. What's my take on the 4chan leak for No Way Home where it says out the entire... Oh, it starts out the entire movie starts with Norman Green Goblin taking his mask off? I've heard different things about that. Look, I'll tell you this about that movie. That movie had a bunch of different endings shot. A lot of what they did shoot was like VFX stuff that was really, really crazy and that big... Like there's a lot of mystery behind this movie. I do think there was one particular leak that I thought was probably 100% correct. But even that sort of is contradicted by some of the things that I've heard for the film. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know. Did I talk about the Spidey delays? Look, all I know for sure, and Elisa again talked about those delays. All I know for sure, I did not see the Green Knight yet. I want to see it badly, but I've just been too sick, man. I even felt bad. We went into the store yesterday to get like some tissues and stuff like that. And I felt bad being in there, being sick. And I don't know if I still... Spoilers in the super chat. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. I mean, that's not really spoilers to me, Stevie, because I'm pretty... we all pretty much know that Norman's going to be in it. At least I think so. Sorry if you didn't know that, Steve. But there is a possibility that this stuff will be delayed, man. Like, the Scarlet thing is so weird to me. Because I think it's pretty obvious that, like, things are just shaky right now for the entertainment industry, you know? So I just find it so weird that, like, she's gonna... I think it was a bad move, personally. Yeah. So... We'll see, man. Marvel, Disney's got to try to do what they can do, but also, like, you got to remember, Sony was one of the first studios that was like, bruh, we ain't releasing no movies when the theaters are like this. Everybody's just releasing these $100 million movies to lose money. You know what I mean? Hey, this is a little gross, but I have to blow my nose. I apologize. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. Okay. We're good. We're good. We made it. Hey, look, this was actually better than I thought I would do today. I was like, we'll see how we do. I'm still feeling a little sick, but we'll be okay. Yeah, my apologies. Hoping I can be like at 100% tomorrow. I'm going to probably work on a couple vids today. We'll see. Maybe we'll pass one of them to Elisa. A scientist role. There's a lot of weird... Why is there casting stuff for Multiverse of Madness breaking now? I guess I'm confused about that. Because I thought that shit was wrapped. Interesting. Interesado. 15 days until your diamond badge? My man. Oh, yeah. What If preview for sure. I want to go in on that, man. I am so excited for What If, to be honest. Could be reshoots. The exposure window is under 5 minutes. Initiate Josh 5 minutes. Oh, I know. I know all about that. If I'm still feeling ill, like I'm feeling much better than I was yesterday, which makes me think it was just a bug. But if I continue to feel sick, yeah, I'll go get a test. What happened with Nerd Theory last night? Oh man, I was too sick. I would have been just a big mess of snot last night, you know? Not feeling the best. I think I look like death warmed over. That's the only problem about getting like really high quality camera is like now everybody can see like every fiber of my sickness. No Nerd Theory tonight. Theory couldn't go tonight. I'll keep you guys updated if we decide to go at a separate time for the week. But we'll see. Had the same thing. It lingers. Ugh. Will the No Way Home villains have new looks? I believe so. Yeah, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't think you're going to see any of them in the first trailer. I think they'll be teased in the first trailer, but I don't think you'll see any of them. Halo? Dude, I'm down to play some Halo, but I just gotta try to knock out a couple vids after this, you know what I mean? Probably gotta just knock out a couple vids and then try to get a little rest. What up, Steve? Hope you're doing well, man. Yo, Bautista not being asked to voice is pretty crazy. Just to be real. Like, that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Like, I guess he's been kind of a butt. So they're probably like, ah, man, this dude's a butt. But yeah, he tweeted yesterday, they didn't even ask him to voice Drax in What If. What the fuck? Oh, shit. And even James Gunn replies, what? That's very interesting, said Grace. Dude. Yo, Disney's got to get their shit together, bro. Like, is this really all like Chapek? Like, did Chapek really just come in and start being like, we're going to be super petty. And we're going to dock everybody's pay. And we're going to be super petty about it. I don't care. Screw you, Scarlett. Screw you. I don't like you. Is that what's going on? Is that what's happening right now? Finto says, you like the idea of there being no Spidey trailer? We all go in blind? Nah, dude, they will not do that. In fact, I know a good bit about the trailer. And it'll be coming soon. Going blind, or is that a bad idea? Love and hate it at the same time. Ooh, girl. Stevie, where do I watch that? Do I have to go to the friggin' some other app or something? So What If has 9 episodes. I think it originally had 10 episodes, Tracer, but now it's going to have 9. They had to change things because of the pandy, which again, they act like they don't have to do. Stevie says, one thing you could do while resting, catch up on Superman and Lois, but where do I watch it? Where do I watch it? It'll have 9 episodes in season 1, bro. Huh? What does Josh used to blow his nose? Connective tissue. Well done, sir. Well done. Chapek sucks. Yeah, he's got a bad rep, dude. He's got a bad rep. He's known as being cheap. And, who knows? Maybe that's the kind of vibe. I mean, apparently Bob Iger is horrified by what's going on. Kevin Feige's probably pretty upset as well. Hopefully they just pay. Like, I don't know. It's complicated because from the litigious angle, I don't think they can afford to pay her anything because it sets a very dangerous precedence. But from the PR perspective, like, just pay her, dude. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. It's tough. Tell us when the trailer is coming. Should be coming in probably next week. I don't know. I just think they were working on VFX. That's all. Trev says, I have a feeling Iger knew all this shit would be coming down the pipe when he left, dumped it all in Chapek's lap. Impossible decisions to make. So, dude, I'm actually in agreement with you a little bit there, Trev, because to me, sometimes you literally put a bad dude in charge when you know a bunch of shit is going to hit the fan. You kind of put someone in there that has a more callous reputation, and it's sort of a precursor to really tough things that are going to happen. You know what I mean? It's like, let this bad man be the bad man. And in some ways, Chapek could absolutely be that guy. You know, and that could be what's happening. Probably got to get out here in a second. I'm getting real sinusy again. Woo. So, yeah. I kind of agree with you, Trev. I think that might have been a thing. And Iger, he might just be saying what he needs to say to save his private reputation. Who knows exactly, right? 4chan leak that I think is legit, read on Cosmic Wonders channel, if you ever want to react. Regardless, it's a dope story idea, trust me. Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of fun stuff in that movie, and hopefully future Spider-Man stuff as well. Hopefully we get into some more fun stuff in the future. Because there's a lot of Peter, Miles, other Spider-Mans where we can do fun stuff, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Michael Smith says, Sony took the date off of Venom plus No Way Home trailer. You're not thinking pandy delays? Oh, I'm thinking pandy delays. We talked about it in a video yesterday. Elisa did the video where we talked about the delays, and then she talked about the leaks. You know, we sort of... And we're going to try to do this more, but we're going to try to do non-spoiler stuff at the beginning of the video, and then we get into spoiler stuff later. Because we know there's people like Stevie that don't like leaks or spoilers, so we're going to try to keep it, sharp for everybody. But yeah, no, Venom definitely changed the stuff off their trailer. Let's see here. By the way, if they move this movie to October, then we're going to have to start to take... Oh, wait, no, that was a different thing. I don't know. There's the possibility that it could be delayed. I think even John Campea was talking about yesterday how Eternals could be delayed. Like, everything could get delayed, bro. Like, things are wild. Things are wild out there. Who knows exactly? By the way, too, before we get out of here, I do want to say I'm going to be looking to do more stuff on the Discord. I think I want to start doing stuff Wednesday nights on the Discord. That's sort of like a comic book kind of thing where we talk about comics and maybe we bring guests on. We have different discussions about comics and comic culture Wednesday nights on the Discord. That's something I'm thinking about. And I'm trying to get just back into not feeling sick so I can handle all the other stuff like Nerdcoin and all this other stuff that we have going on. So I apologize about the delays for different things. We're going to be coming back full force as soon as I get not sick as hell. You know what I mean? So yeah, there could be some lockdown-ish kind of stuff happening, or just in general, like I think it's actually more of a liability thing. Like, it's, dude, okay. Here's what's crazy. Like, if there's a single positive test, like this is something that Kevin Smith was talking about on the movies that he's on. If they get a single positive test on a lot, they have to shut everything down for 15 days. And that's not even saying someone's sick. You know what I mean? That's just saying someone's there. It's an insurance thing. It's a liability thing. Dude, like, it costs $200 a day per person on a set of a movie right now to shoot things and make sure it's good for the insurance companies. Bro, Sony just delayed everybody coming back to work for another month because it's just too wild right now. So there's like a lot of different factors going on, and until we get everything figured out, I don't know. A lot of things are in question. Rob says, do you think Miles Morales shows up in a post-credit scene in No Way Home? I think it could be more than a post-credit scene. From what I have heard, it's very possible he'll just pop up as a cameo, just as Miles, not as a Spider-Man. Maybe do something heroic even, and then be sent, and then maybe be explored later. I think to his mom, I think his mom might be seen in the trailer, honestly. Yeah. Okay, guys, gonna get out of here. Thank you guys for the support. Oh, Josh I says, we appreciate all you do, man. Feel better. P.S. Take my money, brother. Thank you so much, Josh I appreciate the love, my friend. Appreciate the love. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Feeling a little sick still. So thanks for hanging. Thanks for the support today, guys. We'll be back at it tomorrow. A lot of fun stuff going on. Thank you for being here. As I always say, I hope you're having an awesome and a nerdy day. And I'll see you in the next video. Woo! Damn. Another one in the books, Nerdvengers. Let's go! I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves, man. Being sick is weird, but it just reminds you how fragile the human body can be. Hope you guys are taking care of yourselves, getting rest, enjoying life in these stressful... See ya.